So I don't have the team names present, so you may do the introductions.
Yep, I'll take care of all that.
Yep.
Don't worry about it, Predator.
Alright.
All right.
Alright, yes, let's go.
All right. Here we go.
So we're starting.
Let's hope spectators.
Amadeus, are you streaming?
I am. Yep, we're good to go.
Alright,
I will take over.
it's loading.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to the tournament. Unfortunately, Team Penta Sports was unable to play for outside reasons, real life reasons, and the Rev is not able to join me right now too because he's filling in on our new team called Forfeiting, and they will be filling in for this game so that we still have a game to play for you guys. But ultimately, this is more of a show match than it is actually for the tournament. It's just that we had something to fill this time slot, and I am also joined by Predator. He was going to be co-casting with me.
Good evening.
Let's do the introductions quick. In the bottom left, we have the Rev playing US for Team Forfeiting. And we have in the bottom right, we have Penta Sports Birnesaft playing as US as well for the same team. And in the upper right, for Freedom Claushers, we have Dot Dash playing as the US. And in the top left, playing Chimera, we have Andre B for Freedom Claushers.
Yeah, and interestingly enough, Henry B is going for one refinery, just covering 2 fields, so aluminum and gold, but he will mine out rather quick with this setup.
I agree. I see this all the time. However, he does not have a second refinery next to it. He's just going, I don't know what he's going to do with this.
He's got a second refinery right on the right side.
Ah, I see. He went for a further away second refinery, but still, I don't think this makes Chimera Hybrid any better.
Yeah, and interesting, so Dot Dash is going for 3 refineries right in the beginning and going for the middle banks, at least with 3 infantry guys in the first place, and just covering it up so the other team cannot get into it so quick. And he's going for 3 refineries, one covering also aluminum and gold. Whereas Birnesaft is going all out on economy right now. He just dropped down 3 refineries and getting 3 more. So he will have a massive echo boom if he doesn't get disturbed. So let's see about that. It's rather interesting, and yeah, let's see. And the Rev is going immediately for DEFCON 2. So he would like to get eco upgrades up or Task 1 strikers.
Yeah. Most likely eco. It looks like he did get a hybrid refinery, but I don't think he planned on it because that aluminum field is not always there.
Yeah, indeed. So
let's see. Dot Dash, he's gonna go. He already has taken that central bank.
Yeah. So he covered it with 1 javelin and 1 marine. So the Revs. Oh. Yeah. Will be taken out. His recon vehicle is gone for good.
I think the Rev was intending to go there to try and deny that bank, but it's too late. It's already taken.
Yeah, indeed. So, Birnesaft hasn't been interrupted yet. So his economy is just going up as it was intended, and if he doesn't get interrupted, it will be really huge, in my opinion.
I see Birnesaft still pushing out on that eco, which, I mean, if you're going to go eco with anybody, the US is definitely a great faction to do that with.
Yeah, it is.
You see him dropping his first vehicle bay as well. He could probably run off of 2 already if he wanted.
Yeah, indeed he could. So it's a very, very eco-heavy build. So, but he's got a little shortage on oil, in my opinion, because he's got equal oil and aluminum. So that will be very interesting.
Yeah, that third aluminum I definitely would like to have seen as another oil instead. Work out much better.
Okay, so the Rev is already on DEFCON 2.
Can't tell if he got the eco upgrade yet or not. Oh yeah, but he's getting the maximum carry rate by the trucks upgrade. Maximum load they can carry. You see Andre's going straight into a sword bay.
Yeah, very nice. So I think we will see some Fenix or an early Terminator push by him. So it's very interesting that he just plays like this, because the ref could have easily pushed him by now with anything.
Yeah, you know, but I think Andre just kind of took the risk, and he did get. I mean, he's jumped ahead
Yes,
of tech
let's
very
go.
quickly
Right.
from
Yeah, here we
pulling
go.
that hybrid refinery.
And
We're
now,
starting.
just as I'm talking about it, he's using a crusher now to scout. So
Let's hope
we'll
spectators.
see if the
Amadeus,
ref
are you
is up
streaming?
for an attack, or he's going
I am.
just
Yep,
for
we're
an
good to
echo,
go.
as he is doing.
Alright.
Take over.
It's loading.
Birnesaft has 3 javelins running towards the base of Don Dash. I think he's going to go for that barn
Yeah,
right
that will
inside
be
the base.
very interesting, but Dot Dash already has a sniper out, so they will get intercepted eventually.
Yep, they'll be killed the moment they enter the barn, or even before
Yeah,
then.
that's also why it's very nice to have DEFCON 2 out very early, so you can get snipers ASAP. And Birnesaft going for a Task 1 push. I think. So he's going for an armory and DEFCON 2 immediately, and skipping the logistical center but for now. But Dot Dash is going for Guardians, as I would have expected him to do, because he does it all the time. So, yeah, let's see. But the strikers are out very early, so, and Dot Dash doesn't have the NLOS upgrade just yet. So it will be interesting to see.
Rev has got a light bay and a helipad out.
Yeah, so he's going for some Guardians and Blazes. Very nice combination indeed. So if Andre B is going for a ninja push, what he isn't doing, he's going for an aggro center instead and going for some... Yeah, he's not building anything out of his sword vehicle bay just yet, so let's see
He
about
was
it.
building a Fennec, and he canceled it before it finished.
Yeah, but we see now Birnesaft going right into Dot Dash space, and he already got Task 1, and he's even killing the Guardian of Dot Dash. So this will be very interesting, because he can just harass Dot Dash now.
Now, back at the Rev's base, a Fennec dropped off 2 Phalans, and he's actually successfully taking these refineries. The
Just
Rev
going
did
for
not
a
sell them.
Just going for a capture mission, very nice to do. Very nice.
He got 2 of the refineries down too.
Yeah. And Birnesaft just detonated one of the supply trucks, which severely damaged the Guardian of Dot Dash. So very nice. It was intended even more. And the Rev just got Guardians out and a couple of Blazers covering them.
Yeah, that Fennec is still running around. It's got an SAS inside of the Rev's base. Gonna run away with it. And now we see 2 neurons coming in. Not looking good for Rev.
Oh. But the Blazers are out, so let's see if they intercept the drones.
I'm not sure if they have the stealth upgrade yet. I don't think they do.
No, they don't.
They'll be able to, after they launch, he'll be able
yes,
to
and
target
he
them.
is bombing and taking out the air control center of the Rev,
Nope.
and
Okay, there goes 1 neuron, and the second one made it away.
so Andre even just tries to harass Birnesaft with his Fennec. He's trying to capture something, but unfortunately he cannot find a refinery to capture just yet.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
More Guardians out of Dot Dash.
Yeah, he's just going mass Guardians right now, so
And
that's
even
as
though
we expected him to do.
Birnesaft does have upgraded lasers, but
Yeah,
and,
very
and he
nice.
catches
Very nice.
catches the Guardians out of position,
Yeah,
or even
Dot
in
Dash-
Gatling gun range.
Oh, Dot Dash is even getting into... Oh my god, so all the Guardians are gone for
Yep.
Dot Dash. So,
He still does have 2 helipads making
bit of-
them though.
yeah, a bit of mismicro by him, in my opinion, but let's see about what is going on.
Andre now has a fair amount of blazers that are going to go towards Rev's base. The Rev does have a phalanx in queue, but I'm not so sure about the positioning of it.
Unit detected.
Yeah, indeed.
It leaves his headquarters open to being sniped by the Phoenix.
Andre is just capturing the aluminum refinery of the Rev right now. And the Rev doesn't have anything but a Guardian to... he cannot deny it, in my opinion. No, he sold it in time, so...
Oh. But now there's an SAS sitting there.
Yeah, he's dropping down engineers now,
Stealth
so...
enemy unit detected.
But the Fennec, yeah, it does have anti-air upgrades, so... it can also take on Guardians.
Dash's Guardians are now in here, doing some damage to the Rev's base, picking off some blazers.
Yeah, indeed. The Dot Dash is nicely using his position now up the hill, so the bases cannot get near him right now. Very interesting. So, let's see, Dot Dash also has a hospital up for the POWs. A very nice play.
Andre's neurons are out yet again. I don't know if they're going to go for this. They're probably going to hit the Rev's production again.
Yeah, I think he will go for his production buildings. Would be the proper thing to do. Let's see. Yeah.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
There goes the helipad.
I don't know if you actually can force fire the drones, but if he could have just hit between both the buildings and tried to get both of them out.
Yeah, I think you can do that. You can do attack ground with bombers.
Oh, and Dot Dash is just harassing Birnesaft now. And Andre just has a Fennec inside of Birnesaft base to scout for the Guardians of Dot Dash.
Andre is right in the base and he takes out the barracks. And he's going to go for the logistics center.
Why did he... Okay, he's reloading now. And... there it goes.
Guardians. But I think the bunker alone would have done it.
Yeah, and there's Dot Dash moving in with his Guardians, or isn't he? No, he is not.
Well, it looks like he's going to go for Birnesaft.
Yeah, indeed he is. So very nice usage of the Fennec by Andre B, just scouting in the base so they know exactly what's going on. Oh, and the drones are moving in yet again, taking out the light vehicle bay. Yeah, this looks really grim right now. For the bottom team it is. So Dot Dash is collecting rare earth right now. Let's see what he does. But Dot Dash hasn't sold his oil refineries yet. That's interesting.
Guardian Force just keeps getting bigger for Dot Dash.
Yeah.
He'll pour him out. He's got lightnings coming out too.
Yeah, and Andre is just going for 2 prisons. I think he will go for nano healing. That's why he got 2 of them. And he's got exosoldiers going in as well. So he can just use nano healing to heal them up. He's got some felons as well. Let's see what he has in mind with those. Very interesting. Maybe since exosoldiers aren't good against infantry, he's got some felons to back them up. That may be the reason behind this.
Here go the Guardians poking away at the Rev. Does have some Guardians of his own, but Dot Dash has way more. Neurons coming in again.
Oh.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
Oh, there's two phalanx up now. One of the neurons went down before it could drop his bombs, but now the power is knocked out for the Rev's base.
Yeah, there it goes.
That's not good because that stops production. He was producing Abrams.
My.
And Andre's just trolling around with those
Stealth enemy unit detected.
exo soldiers, and they do have the full upgrades.
Yeah, and Dot Dash has some deltas on the way as well to get Birnesaft's. No, he doesn't. Okay, he's just parking them right there in a building.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
Now, Rev's trying to hold on, but Dot Dash just has so many Guardians. So many.
Guardian spam is real in this game. It really is. Because they are so strong right now.
Yes, they very much are. Birnesaft hasn't taken too much damage, but he has not been able to expand very far from his base at all.
But Andre B is just taking all the buildings with exo soldiers. And Dot Dash moving in.
Oh, and there's still no power.
This really
A lot of
looks
power. He just
like
got it back up. We've got Tigres in from Andre B shooting down the Rev's Air Force.
That's just act of air aggression, you know.
Nope.
Oh,
Here
B2,
comes a
B2.
B2
Whoops.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
for
There
Rev.
goes everything. Oh my god.
The B2 went down. Yep, there's a surrender. So much air power.
Yeah.
Alright, there goes the first game. Off to the Freedom Claushers, and we'll be back in a couple minutes with game 2.
Something missing? I hope not. And we're off.
Yeah.
Alright. Hello everyone, welcome back to the second game between Forfeiting and Freedom Claushers. And in the bottom left, we have the red for Forfeiting, playing US. Bottom right, still Birnesaft, playing US as well. And on the other team, the Freedom Claushers, we have Andre B in the top right as Chimera. And in the top left, we have Dot Dash as the US. On everybody's favorite map, Fourth Point of Contact.
Yeah, at least it's my favorite map because it's so huge and you can just echo boom the hell out of this game. So it's very nice.
Yep.
Which we see some players doing since they are going for hybrid refineries. Very nice. But Andre B will just mine out so quickly with his refinery because he's got camera and has.
Yep.
Oh my god. I don't think that this is good.
I know, and he goes for the extraction protocol too. I mean, last time he did catapult into Phoenix like very quickly. He had the sword bay up like fast, but I guess if you can make it work, I mean, more power to you. Just me personally, I wouldn't set up like this as the Chimera.
Yeah, and Birnesaft is going for 3 oils, so and the bank, so he's going only for oil in the beginning, which is very nice in my opinion, because you can just spam refineries afterwards, but you cannot get units up that quickly, so it's kind of a trade-off. On the opposite side, we've got Dot Dash, who's going for hybrid refinery, so he's got effectively he's got 2 alu and 2 oil refineries. So interesting. Birnesaft is now going for 3 aluminum. So very different build orders here.
Well, he did go for all that oil refineries to start with, so he's got a lot of oil to drop down. But yeah, I don't see U.S. making good use of equal aluminum and oil. They definitely want more oil than they want aluminum.
Yep.
I think Birnesaft there just missed a couple of oil patches there with his first oil refinery.
Yeah, I think he meant to catch them all because he's not placing the second one. That's like 5 patches too. That's a lot of oil.
So the Ref and Dot Dash just encountered each other with their recon teams, but both of them survived. And the Ref is going for a striker push, I would think.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's the
see.
ICV and 4 strikers.
Oh yeah.
We'll have to see how he executes it on this map, because it's still a long distance you have to go. Even if you make that army quickly, your opponent has got more time to have their own stuff up.
Oh yes, it's really huge.
Andre B has a defensive SAS and he's got 2 defensive SAS hanging out in his barn. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, and Birnesaft is just trying to harass the Crushers, but the upgrade for them is at 80% right now, so it will be interesting. He's managed to get 1 Crusher, but his recon unit will eventually die.
He's actually going to get away with it.
Oh, wow.
As long as he's careful.
That was very fortunate. Very fortunate. And Dot Dash is just expanding his oil production now. But he missed 1 oil field near his base.
Yeah, I wonder if he scouted. He has to have scouted that, I think. Maybe not. Maybe he missed it.
Yeah,
Guess we'll
maybe
find out.
the outpost is just more effective this way because he can cover 2 refineries with 1 outpost, whereas he would have built 1 outpost for 1 refinery, so maybe that's the reason. Let's see. So the Ref is going for ICV full of javelins. But the point is that Dot Dash has just 1 javelin inside a building, but javelins cannot take out javelins inside buildings, so his strikers will have to do the job to clear out the javelin first before he can go in.
Rev is about to get DEFCON 2, and he's going to get that armory up to try and get Tusk 1. He might be able to do it by the time his army gets there, too.
Yeah, very nice.
They've got a ways to go, even on road.
So Andre B is now harassing Birnesaft with 1 Crusher, or he's just scouting as it seems. Maybe a combination of both. Makes sense.
Birnesaft does have a Humvee out. A pair of javelins in it. Interesting. And now he's got strikers going out in production.
In my opinion, the Ref could have just gone for a couple of Marines inside his ICV because he could have captured some refineries. Because attacking them just takes a long time and Dot Dash can just react in time.
Yep.
Meanwhile,
Rev doesn't necessarily have to
Okay.
attack refineries. He can just, if he can get somewhere in the base, like the barn that's next to Don Dash's barracks,
yeah,
all those
that's
javelins being in there could be a big problem.
indeed.
Especially since even if he tries to put out a sniper, I mean, the sniper is going to be right there next to his army.
And he's got Tusk 1 just in time. Very
Yep.
nice, very, very nice. So if he just YOLOs in right now,
See what he does. It all comes down to the execution here.
yeah.
He can do a lot, or lots of bad things could happen.
Dotdash is dropping down some bunkers now, but if the ref can snipe these bunkers as they are in production, it will be huge. Let's see if he does.
Birnesaft is also moving out with a striker force, and he is researching Tusk 1 at the armory right now, so he will be able to hit up there
yeah.
with the Tusk 1s as well.
But Andre B,
Bunkers going down for Dot Dash.
very nice. Oh,
There's a Guardian out.
but Dotdash has his logistical center, so it gets repaired. Wow.
Nope, the logistical center will only repair the buildings. Guardian will not be repaired.
Yeah, indeed. But the bunker was much harder to
Yep.
build.
Yeah,
than
the
the
bunker was very, very hard to take down. But they're down now, and I mean, Dot Dash has thrown out a lot of oil on those bunkers.
Oh. And Birnesaft is just harassing Andre B's economy right now. Very nice, because Andre has exo soldiers in his base, so if Birnesaft would go just for his base, it would be very hard for him. So just harassing Echo, but he's going in now, and he just sees the exo soldiers. Yeah, and he retreats.
There are some SAS in that
Yeah.
barn, and that's going to be a problem.
Yes. Meanwhile, the ref is expanding. Nice to see. And Birnesaft. What is he doing, by the way? He's
Got a bunker
just-
going down. He's just now getting eco upgrades, it looks like.
Yeah. But nice harass of the economy of Andre B. Very nicely done.
Heavy's still going. He even picked off some exo soldiers. He picked off a lot of exo soldiers.
Yeah.
Gonna take out this outpost.
Since they're coming in just one by one, it's very hard for Andre B to just do damage.
And Dot Dash starting to get his Guardian Force, because he does have that oil spot in the middle. And
Yeah.
it's only now that the Rev is starting to expand.
So that will be a huge problem very soon. He gets all of his guardians out. Will be very hard. Because Birnesaft also doesn't have any blazers, and Dotdash is moving over with 3 guardians, so his strikers are in great danger.
Yes, they are. They don't have any defense. They're not going to last long against the Guardians. He's now going to come in range. I don't know if he has the range
Oh.
upgrade. Yes, he does.
Oh, he has.
That's
He
even
has.
worse. Be a
Yeah,
lot of pain.
that's really not good. They are just only producing strikers right now. And the ref is producing blazes, and Birnesaft is producing strikers. Oh my.
Economically, things are not looking good. Dot Dash has a lot of map control for resources. A lot.
yeah. Just having helicopters on this map is really big. Really big.
Yep.
And we see Dotdash has expanded like crazy. He's just echo booming right now. So
The only time I've had issues with helicopters on this map is when you're facing a Chimera player who starts dropping out ninjas. That becomes a huge problem on this map as well. Ninjas
Yeah.
or even Tigres.
indeed. And that's also where scouting comes in, because a lot of players do not tend to scout in this game, which is really not good, because you need to know what your enemy is up to.
Exactly. We see Dot Dash gathering his Guardian Force. He's got a few heading down towards Rev's base. He's got regrouping the one that he used to help defend Andre's base.
Yeah, and the Rev got 4 blazers out. So, but the point is, with blazers against Guardians, they are not really wrong against Guardians. So, as a US to counter Guardians, it would be better to go for Guardians actually. So.
Yep.
But
To actually be
moving into the blazers
on a map like this, it's much harder to counter Guardians with the Blazers because of
Oh,
this.
yeah.
It's just a gigantic open field. There's no
Yes.
place you can kind of hide the Blazers and try to catch the helicopters out of position.
Yeah, it's like David versus Goliath. So it's
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah. Here we can really see that blazers against Guardians is really not.
And
Not
Andre
easy.
is now inside of Birnesaft's base with Exos.
Oh yeah.
Can't tell if I don't think they have the health upgrade or the healing upgrade yet, auto repair. But that's going to cause some trouble.
they cannot do anything because the MG gets repaired by the logistical
Yep.
center and
Not enough you can do. Oh, and I just noticed Birnesaft is now back at Andre's base, and he's got some Blazers as well as Hercules to back him up.
yeah,
He's
but
gonna
doesn't
knock
have-
out some of
he
those
doesn't have the-
Tigres.
He doesn't have the Hercules teamed up with the Force, so that's really bad micro there. He just team up with his whole army. So right now he does.
Yep, he got rid of those SAS in that barn, and he's actually going to do a lot of damage here. There's just Crushers out, and Andre was going for Tigres, and the Blazers are just going to snipe
Oh,
Tigres
yeah.
as they come out.
So Dot Dash is now retreating to help out Andre. Because Andre is in huge trouble right now.
Yes, he is. And with Dot Dash, he's got a lot of bunkers going up into that center island between him and the Rev.
Yeah, there we go.
Gonna lock down that road, and yeah, but Birnesaft, he's doing a lot of damage to Andre here. Here come the Guardians, and that's way too many Guardians for this army to take on.
Oh yeah.
Way too many. But I don't know, man. The damage here, he took out 2 helipads, and that's what Andre was focusing on, and that
Yeah,
hurts.
at least the helipads aren't that expensive for Chimera. They're just 1,000 instead of 3,000 for the US. So it can be recovered fairly quick. But Andre doesn't have a lot of. Oh, he got an economy. Okay.
There goes the rest of Birnesaft's force. You see Andre still running around with Exos trying to find an opening on Birnesaft's space, but I don't think he's going to get in there with that few Exos. Still just
yeah.
the 3. He does have actually various ones scattered around too.
So and Birnesaft was just very focused on his attack and his early aggression, so he didn't expand as much. So it will just come down to economy right now because Dot Dash has huge economy and Birnesaft doesn't have any, so he cannot counter it in my opinion. He just has nothing.
Dot Dash
That's-
repositioning his Guardians. He's going to go for Birnesaft with those Guardians this time.
Yeah.
Guardians are now greeted by the wonderful Hercules Osprey.
Birnesaft has some snipers. Okay, that's against exo soldiers, but there aren't any anymore. They're on the
Nope,
left.
not at the base. No, they're all going towards the Rev.
Oh,
now.
very nice. So Andre B is moving left towards the expansion of Birnesaft to harass his economy.
That is a lot of Guardians out of Dot Dash.
Oh, and
So
the
many
Rev
Guardians.
tried to place a refinery where Birnesaft already has one. Like. And Andre is just capturing the economy right now of Birnesaft.
Oh man, all
Yeah.
these snipers just got caught by those guardians.
Oops.
Oh no. He was hoping to find some exos, but found guardians
Yeah.
instead.
Well, the only possibility for Birnesaft to get some safe area around his HQ would be Patriot, but he hasn't got any rare earth to get it. So, oh, he's now trying to get rare earth. Like he heard me.
The Rev was able to hold off the exos that were sent his way. He had blazers,
it's-
and they beat quite a few of them.
The ref is going for rare earth. Okay, so but he's going for some very remote rare earth fields, not his one up his base.
We see Dot Dash finally making a push on Birnesaft. It's going to pick off his perimeter refineries, keep them penned in.
Yeah,
Don't
and
let
Dot
them
Dash
expand.
Dot Dash is just thinking ahead, and he's also getting a ground force up. So if the ref gets a Patriot up, there's still a ground force.
Yeah, well, I don't think he needs many more guardians than this.
Oh, Dot Dash
That's
is even building.
plenty.
He's even building NLOS cannons right now for extra ponage. Oh my. But the ref managed to get one processing plant up, so let's see if he can get a Patriot. I think the ref's only possibility to fight off the next attack would be some javelins with NLOS upgrade inside the buildings and Patriots. But it's very hard to do right now because he doesn't have the economy to support it.
No, the Rev is trying. Oh, the Rev does catch some of Andre's Tigres with those blazers.
Yeah. Very nice.
But now
nice try.
Dot Dash knows where the blazers are and can use that information to its advantage.
Yeah, he's just playing cat and mouse now.
And Dot Dash, this ground army is so big. He's thrown an NLOS in there. Since he's been getting some rare earth, he could very easily have the upgrade for the NLS that just turns it into
Yeah.
an absurd artillery piece.
Just look at this force of Dot Dash. My goodness.
Huge. It looks like 2 US armies, but it isn't. Oh, much US power.
And
We're gonna start picking off these
these
blazers.
Oh.
And, yeah, here comes the ground army.
Yeah, but it's a little bit one-sided.
Yeah, yeah, just a little bit. Rev's got 2 blazers sitting in his base. He does have a Patriot queued up, but I don't think he's going to get it in time. Especially if the ground force goes first, it's not going to make a difference.
Hey,
All
wake
of
up.
those strikers. Just Dot Dash, just a big, huge line of units.
Beautifully lined up, yeah. Very nice.
Just taking everything down.
It looks like they wanna shoot a movie. Yeah. Oh my.
And there they go. Ground army's been unleashed. Putting on a show for us.
Yeah.
There's GG out from Rev, and I don't blame him. That is just
Yeah. Well, it was a little
huge
bit.
force.
It was really one-sided, but we got it up on short notice, and they didn't have any time to
Agreed. Yep. This wasn't.
just train together. And
Both the Rev and Birnesaft kind of knew what was going to happen. We just we wanted to have a game to put on since we had a game on the schedule, and it's unfortunate that we didn't get our Penta versus Penta game. But there you have it. There was our second game. Tomorrow
User
will
joined your
be the
channel.
finals, and then that will be Freedom Claushers versus Much Wow. And that will be the grand final, and it is at a different time. It is at 1800 CEST for the grand final. I will pop that in the chat a little bit when the delay catches up. And other than that, yeah, thank you for joining me, Predator, and thank you,
Yeah.
Araton, for putting this together so the Rev could still put on a game for us.
You're welcome.
The
Sia
Rev's here
and,
now.
Sia
Sorry,
and Chris from Germany.
So I just wanted to stop in and say sorry about the mess up with this game. Like it was out of our control. We had one player say he couldn't play because of real life issues, which is understandable, and then his teammate decided he didn't want to play with the sub. So we just got myself and a random to play the game just so there was a game for everyone to watch. Probably not as competitive as it should have been, but oh well, sorry about that. And we will have the final tomorrow, which hopefully should be some fun.
Which is earlier, right? 1800?
Yes. 1800. The timer will be up on the AOA.AS2 gaming website, so that you can like see the actual timing countdown if in case you can't work out time zones or whatever.
Yeah, I think we will have some very amazing games ahead of us tomorrow.
Yeah, so anyway, really, really sorry about that. Sorry that we couldn't have the great Penta versus Penta game we were all hoping for. I'm disappointed that didn't happen. I'm sure other people are disappointed it didn't happen, but oh well, it is what it is.
It happens. Unfortunate.
It shouldn't,
but there we
but
go.
it does.
It shouldn't. Yep. All right. That does it for the stream then, guys. Thank you for coming out and watching. And yeah, 1800 again tomorrow. And thank you. I'm gonna butcher these names: Improfane and White. You know who you are. White Six. I can't do it. It's a different language. But thank you guys for the follows. And come join us again tomorrow. We will have the grand final. It will be again versus Much Wow and Freedom Claushers. It's sure to be exciting, and I'm excited. It will be a best of 5. So we will see you all then. And it's over.